Hello, here still we're talking about percentage and we'll have more examples. Okay, the first example is saying there's share prices rise by 32% during the first half of the year and rise by further 10% during the second half. What is the overall percentage change? So both are rises, that means both are increasing. So you have to do them separately first, then multiply them, because the second half is based on the first half also. Did you understood my point? There you had something, it's raised by some amount in the first half of the year, then it raised by some amount in the second half of the year. That means this raise is also affected in the second time. So they have to be multiplied. They are composed, like you can say, they are composition here. You cannot separate them. So first, let's find separately this raise. Don't forget that it's an increase, so it will be 1 plus 32 over 100, which will give you 1.32. And let's talk about the second rise. Again, it's rise, so 1 plus 10 over 100, and it will be 1.1. So because the overall percentage rise, it's a composition of these two change, so they're going to be multiplied. 1.32 multiplied by 1.1, and you'll have 1.452. Okay, so once you want to find the percentage, this is the scale actually. So if you want to find the percentage, get rid of this one, because the formula is 1 plus r over 100. You'll be left with 0.452, which will give you, like, always multiply it by 100 to get the percentage to be 45.2%. So check here. If any student came here and told me that they'll have 32% plus 10%, it will give you 42%, this will be totally wrong, because it will be different from this answer. So find the scale separately, then multiply them, and this way you will find the overall change. Another question, it says that find the overall change in the price of a good if it rises by 5% in a year, but then it's reduced by 30% in a cell. So here you have rise, then reduced. So first let's see the 5%. It will give me 1 plus 5 over 100, and you'll have 1.05, 1.05, and the reduction, which is 30%, it will be of course 1 minus 30 over 100. Don't forget that it's a reduction. It will be 0.7 or 0.70, whatever. So now multiply them. 1.05 multiplied by 0.7, we'll have 0.735. But here there is a question. Once we see the overall change, do you think that it's increased or it's reduced? Of course it's reduced, because it's reduced by a big factor, which is 30. So you're going to use 1 minus r over 100 here. Why? Because it's reduced. The big factor that will have a big role is the reduction here, so it will be like 1 minus 0.735, which is 0.265. If you multiply this one by 100, you'll find 26.5%. So if a good is increased or raised by 5%, then reduced by 30%, the overall change would be almost a reduction of 26.5%. And our answer is actually logical. Okay, let's I'll give you some questions that I want you to try by yourself. Here you have 3 questions. First one, an increase of 30% followed by an increase of 40%. Second, a decrease of 30% followed by a decrease of 40%. Third one, an increase of 10% followed by a decrease of 50%. So I want you to find the overall percentage of increase or decrease. Okay, that's all.